bank over here. I don't know how deep it is over here. We're gonna find out though. I know some of these channels get pretty shallow, but we shall see. Got I'm still floating. I can drive pretty fucking shallow with this thing. Ooh, I can see the bottom now. I mean, I need to be careful. I need to be careful. I got a red right there on that bank I want to chase. Let's see if I can throw this. There he is right there. Y'all see him? Let's get a bit in my fucking ear. There we go. We're on. He saw the kayak there. He definitely slot. Let's see if I can land him. Oh, he ain't done yet. Come here. Don't spit my hook. Let's go. So temperature has dropped, visibility has gone to absolute trash. I got probably maybe 200 yards of visibility. Wind is picked up. There we go. There we go. Number 2. I'm not sure where he's about to lead me, but he's going to lead me somewhere. He's a good fish. He's a real good fish. I'm going to run me shallow here in a minute. That's going to help me land this fish. Let's go. Hey, slot. It's going to be a fun one to land. Get this right in the middle. So I have to give him my undivided attention. He's right here. I got leader. That's fine with me. Go to this side of the boat. I'm better on my left. My right, I mean. Little dude got a lot of fight in him still. Come on. This is not ideal, guys. I cannot see nothing. Do not recommend grabbing the leader. It's 2. Ooh, I just dunked my reel. Ha ha ha. That's a stud. Stud redfish on the kayak, boys. On that hood fishing NLB collab. Wow. All right. In front of me.
Yeah, you make me want to go out there.
I'm shallow.
Shoot, I'll take my kayak out there.
Oh, I forgot you do got a kayak. Oh, here we go. Money, right here. Oh, I'm right in front of him. There we go. Let's go. Oh, that was money. On the fucking K-tail, baby. What's up?
I should have been out there then.
Yeah.
I might go out there. Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, that was a limit. That's good. That was on my new rod too. Fuck yeah, that felt great. Side casted him and everything. Came out of the water.
You got your GoPro?
Yep.
You got any of that on camera?
Yes, I did. Hey, what's up, guys? So, y'all saw we caught them. I didn't show us cleaning them, but let me show you how we're gonna prep them for the lovely old ceviche. If you don't follow me on social media, you didn't see I made it. I already test tried this. I wanted to try the recipe before I brought it out. Kind of give it a run. So this is how I make my tropical redfish ceviche. We're gonna start with I'm gonna cut up these fillets. Normally I do bleed my fillets, but unfortunately on these fish I did not get a chance to bleed them. Cut off the spares. So first thing first we're gonna do, you got to cut all your fish into a small, sizable size to cook in the lime juice, because this is technically a raw dish. So if you don't like raw food, I understand completely. Right now what I'm doing is I'm cutting out this big bloodline this one has, hence why I said I like to bleed them. So we're going to lose a little bit of meat. We're not going to lose a lot. This is just how I do it. I just cut the bloodline out with my knife like I'm filleting underneath. See, all that's meat's going to have that fishy taste. Still got a little bit on there. A little bit's not going to hurt nothing. Using that new sword knife I just picked up at Hooked on Tackle today. Check that out, the 8-inch Flexi. If you haven't got a sword knife, check them out. I like the weight distribution. All the weight's in the handle, but that blade still has that nice flex. Super sharp. That's how I filleted all these fish. I think they have a video up of me doing one in the parking lot, so I'll leave a link to that below if you want to see how I clean these fish. So I'm going to go through, slice all these up. Like I said, I'm just cutting them into more manageable pieces. Let's see. Clean that up to little to no bloodline. Alright, so we're going to take my new chef's knife. Make sure we didn't feel no bones. And what I do, I cut them into real, more manageable pieces. And ultimately, this is how I do it. I cube it. I'm a big guy on the big understanding of cubing your fish for ceviche. I might have to use the other knife. This one kind of dull today. So I cube it out and just want them all to be around the same size pieces. So once I spread those out, you see they're kind of all close to the same size. So what that's going to ultimately do is let all this cook evenly. You're not going to have pieces that are fully cooked and some that aren't cooked. So we're going to switch back to the sword knife because that knife is way sharper and going to make this a lot easier process. I tried throwing off the new knife, but I already used it a few times to clean a few different species of fish, and it got dull on me. See, like this one, a little big. So this, I don't really know the full like lingo I can say of how much of this is going to make your full recipe yield. I guess that's the better word for it. This is just the way, like I said, I've done it. It came out amazing. A lot of my family liked it. I'm going to show you how we're going to make it Fat Man's Fishing style. So, now this recipe could be altered to your taste buds. You like spicy, you can go spicy. You can go mild, you can go mild. You can go tropical, you can even go more tropical than I'm doing. This is just what I want to do for the way I like making it and the recipe I tried that I really liked. And ultimately I wanted to make some more. These fish were caught in Galveston, Texas. Some of y'all may know about the area I was in, which y'all saw from the video. See, if I make the piece wider, what I do, I just cut them thinner. Thinner never hurt. Because like I said, they're all going to cook really quick once you get them in that lime juice. It is actually currently like 40 degrees outside, so the fish sitting out like this isn't going to hurt anything. I'm going to get some more chops going, guys, and I'm going to show you when I got this all done. See how them brown? It's not bad. Just cut it off. Trim some of this bottom off right here. I'll show you how we're going to cut this guy up. It's not going to hurt none. So all these scraps, I'm just going to throw them off to the side. None of that is going in the ceviche. It is all scraps. So, got your core, slice, 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 slice. That's your core. You don't need that. So all the parts, I like cleaning mine up. I do not want any chewy bits, hard bits, unsavory bits in my ceviche. Again, you're going to cut them to medium squares, medium-sized squares, kind of just your preference. Just like that, into a big bowl. We're going to start with the prep on all these veggies, and then I'll show you how we're going to prep everything else. So, trim the bat off. See that? I'm going to pick out what big stems I see. This is, again, rough chop. Stems don't make a difference. Not going to hurt you. Ain't gonna kill you. You can eat them. You don't have to. This is the way I do it. You know, do it the way you like to do it. Take this stuff. This one, kind of fun. Ooh, man, if y'all could smell this cilantro. If you like cilantro, yes. If you don't like cilantro, you don't have to add it. Like this one, I'm putting no tomato. Some people don't like it. Some people like tomato in their ceviche. I do not. Some people like bell pepper. I do not like. This, bam. Clean all this up. This is the way I do onion. I believe, I don't know, you can call it a Facebook hack, TikTok hack. I don't know where you've seen it. This is where I've seen it, on TikTok, I think it was. I think it was on Facebook, actually. Take it. Say it with me, guys. Onions have layers. Rip off your layers. It's the way I've always done it. It's the way I'm going to do it. Take my knife. Remember, guys, this is ceviche is a dip, more or less. So you're going to want to. And that's not the most perfect way to cut an onion, but it's the way I've done. It's the way I've always done. I might add 2. I'm gonna maybe add 1.5. Again, these measurements are to my this is a 3 fillets, I guess you could say, recipe. I really don't know how you want to call that. Probably like a pound of redfish, depending on the fish you caught. Probably like 1.5 pounds, I would say. Alright, see that? They want to peel. Onions have layers. You got to rip off the layers, ladies and gentlemen. Here, I'll show you. All this is going to get mixed up. So mixing it up now is just kind of countering. I mean, you're going to do it in the end regardless. So let's cut this avocado up. I feel this is the easiest way to peel it. Some people have different techniques. This is the way I feel it's super easy to peel this way. That one had a bruise. That one had a big bruise. Bruised avocados do not make a difference, guys. It's just a little brown. I personally felt it doesn't make a difference. Ooh, you almost dropped that one. If you get cars going by, like I said, I'm outside my my house, so there's cars driving by. It's an outdoor video. We're an outdoor channel. Well, that makes sense, no? Alright, so chop, 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 chop. Chop, 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 chop. The way I do it works out. I like chunks of avocado. I don't like little slivers of avocado. Again, like I said, the brown, not going to hurt you. Once I add the lemon, all that brown's going to go away. It's just a bruised avocado. Wondering how long this process is. Of course, you're going to get the short version being on the YouTubes. But this is not a short process. So just know you're going to spend probably about 45 minutes to an hour of prep work. Not including the cook time. Which technically is not much cook time, but... So we're rough chopping these guys. I ain't too picky about it. I like avocado. Alright guys, so we're done. It got dark on me, but like I said, I was doing this outside. What I like to do, take all my lime juice and all my fish, I transfer it into a Ziploc baggie. And what I do, take all that air out. So when I flatten it out, that fish, as you can tell, is soaking completely in that stuff. So I'm gonna set it on top of there. It's perfectly fine. Everything's clean. I'm gonna clean up my mess out here, and I'll get back to y'all in about. I'll put a timestamp about now about how long this is gonna take. Alright guys, so I got everything mixed right here. Like I said, I like my mango rough chop. That's why it's not super fine. So the fish has been sitting for. I do overnight. It doesn't have to be that long. Some people do. I don't. This is a lot of fish. This is gonna make a lot of ceviche. This is a big recipe. So that's the fish right there. You see, it's beautiful, flaky white. I mean, honestly, it is cooked beautifully. So pull that piece out. All right, so some people season them, some people don't. I like adding me some Tony's. Remember, you're gonna mix this in, so sprinkle a little bit liberally. If you hear the noise in the background, I am an Uncle 2-3 hooligans here right now, so that's what you're hearing. Add some salt. And I got a special guest to try this for y'all. Y'all gonna like the guy trying it. So finish mixing this, add some pepper. I'm gonna ask my lovely little niece, hey, can you hold that camera like that for me?
Yeah.
Just hold it like, no, move your fingers.
Oh.
Like this. Like that. Just like that. Thumb it down. Hold it right there. Can you hold that?
Yeah.
All right. Now we're gonna mix this.
Hey, take him to his chair.
She's helping me.
Oh. To your right just a little bit. Straight. Straight. And Bubba's right there. You have to pull it down.
Just like that, guys. And give it a really good mix. You can let this sit and help all the flavors accumulate better and everything. But and that's how you make Redfish ceviche, ladies and gentlemen. This is my go-to recipe when I want to make ceviche now. It's really good. You can add stuff to this, cucumber, tomato, and whatever you like, jalapeno, serranos, whatever you want to add, some spice and stuff like that. This is the way I make it. A lot of my family don't like super spicy stuff. Probably could have added a little bit more cilantro and maybe a bell pepper, but personally, I just wanted it to be a more tropical blend. So we're about to get this on a taste test. Let me show you something. Gentlemen, this is my dad here. He's gonna try it. He is my blind taste tester. He's gonna tell you what he thinks of this recipe. Go ahead and try it, Dad. Got enough seasoning?
Good? Real good.
And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, that's how you make the ceviche.